All right, so here we go. Doing simple interest. All right, so in this simple interest, I'm going to start a table. In year 0, year is total money. In year 0, he has $800. Now, since it's simple interest, it just takes 10% off this original amount every year. So I think 10% of 800 times 10% is $80. So in year 1, you'd have $880 after 1 year. Let me just double check, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. 800 times 0.1, yeah, 80. So you get $80 more, right? Plus 80 bucks. Next year, he gets 10% of what he put in. So he gets $80 more. So 80 and 80 is what? What's 8 plus 8? 16? 60. So that's 960 bucks. $80 more, right? And finally, year 3, he gets another 10% off of what he put in there to begin with. 960 plus 80 is 1040. I hope I just did that in my head, but I'm pretty sure that's right. Right? So after 3 years, Daniel puts it in here, he'd have $1,040. So he made some pretty good money. This is 80 plus 80 plus 80, right? And that's my 3 years. All right? So now, we have to make the equation. So I can see by this table that it's addition. So I can see that it's linear. So it's going to be something like y equals mx plus b, with this being our growth rate, this being our initial value. So y equals, he started off, his growth rate is 80, so 80x plus his initial value is 800. I want to check to make sure that that actually works, and I'm just making up some trash that came out of my mouth and it looks good, and it's all wrong. So I'm just going to plug a 2 in here, just to see. 80 times 2, 800, y equals 160 plus 800, y equals 960 after 2 years. That looks good. What do you think, Mary?
Yeah, it looks perfectly good.
This is looking lovely, right?
Yeah,
That's exactly what you would have did.
Yeah.
All right, no doubt, no doubt. Giving the people what they want. Thank you, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Hopefully you got that. And you got it right. That's simple interest, right? The key is that you gain the same amount of interest every year, and that interest is based off of whatever you started with. Right, I might even actually have you write that down. No, I'm not. You guys will write it down if you need to write it down, because you can make those decisions for yourself. I'm not even going to write it. All right, so now, pause the video. Do the one for now. This is going to be compound interest. Yearly. At 10% on $800. Go ahead and do that one for me right now before I do it. Cool! You just did it! Is that amazing?
Yeah.
Right? So you're saying, okay, so this time, right, I got my years and I got my cash flow. In year 0, I still have 800 bucks. But it's compounded yearly, okay? So in this 800 bucks, they get 10%. So it's times 0.10, and I don't know, that should be 810, I believe, still. Let me just make sure. 800 times 0.10, yeah, 880, right? So I should be times 10%, so it's 880. I'm gonna call it 1.10%. So in year 1, they have 880, but now the difference between the simple and the compound is now I gotta get an extra 10% on this 880. So I take my 880 times 1.10, wrong, that's not it. 880 times 1.10, and I get now times 1.10 times 1.10, and I get 968 in year 2. This is looking better. I gotta take that times 1.10, and And in year 3, I'm saying 1064.80. Right? And this is times 1.1 times 1.1 times 1.1. Did it 3 times to get there. So I'm making better money. This is better than the last one, right?
Yeah.
My cash flow is better.
Yeah.
I'm feeling great.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now I gotta make an equation to go along with this. Again, I should be seeing that this is exponential because it's compounded. I'm seeing it's always multiplying my growth rate being 110. I'm seeing my initial value is 800. So I'm gonna say y equals a times b to the x, where b is my growth rate. This is my initial value, so I have y equals 800 times b. What is b? Growth rate is 1.1 to the x. Should I trust that without checking it, Miriam?
No.
Good answer, Miriam.
Yeah.
No, I shouldn't. So I'm gonna plug a 3 in here, just to make sure it works. Because maybe I made a mistake. Maybe this wasn't 968. I've been known to mess up stuff in my life. So, let's do 1.1. So I'm going to say y equals 800 times 1.1 to the 3rd power. 1.1 times 1.1 times 1.1 equals 1.331 times 800 equals 1064.80. 1064.80. I did this in my calculator. I saw that it worked. I'm pretty convinced this is the right equation. Pretty cool, huh, Miriam?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah! Alright. I've made more money on this one after year 3 than the last one. Respect. Well, what if I got compound interest now instead of yearly? I got it monthly. What are you thinking is going to happen? Well, why don't you figure it out? So you're going to write now, I get compound interest monthly. Monthly. At 10% APR. On 800 bucks. So I still have the same 10% rate, but now it's monthly on 800 bucks. Go ahead and figure out what that is. Cool, you figured it out. Miriam just rolled right past there to make sure you saw her face with the paintbrush. You figured it out. Now we're going to do it together to see what happens. So this is the one where it gets more complex, okay? So, let's see. I have my year, I have my cash.
Bless you.
Bless me, thank you.
Yes.
I start with 800, and now each month I got to do an interest rate. But remember, it's not 10%. So to figure this out, I got to take my 10% over the year, but break it down into how many times that's going to happen each month, right? So there are 12 months in a year, so I have to divide it by 12. I'm not going to use 10% though. I'm going to use 10% as a decimal. I'm going to take 0.10 and divide it by 12. Let's see what that is. 0.1 divided by 12 is, so each month, the interest I gain, each month, my interest is at 0.0083. That's what I have to charge them in interest each month. If I did that 12 times, it would equal 0.10, which is my 10%. Okay? So, I take 800. Let me go ahead and do that. I take my 800. Am I going to times it by 0.00083? No! What am I going to multiply it by? I'm going to multiply it by 1.0083. So times 1.0083. And I get 806.64 after my first year. Excuse me. It's not my first year. Ooh, I hope you all caught that. month, after my first month, I get times 1.0083 times 1.0083. Let's see my second month times 1.0083. 813.33. There's my second month. What are you doing back there, child?
I'm sorry.
1.0083. Now I gotta do it a third time. It's my third month. 1.0083. And it's about 820.08. So let me ask you guys. For this one, I'm at 3, but I only have $820. Is this one worse than the last ones? Is it better, or do we know? Hopefully, you thought about it and you recognize, oh wait, this is months, not years. If I was going to find out years, weirdo, if I was going to find out years, how many months would that actually be? Oh, I'd have to do 1 year, which is 12 months, 2 years, which is 24 months, 3 years. I'd have to get all the way down here to 36 months to see how much money I have at the end of 36 months, because this is not going by years. I don't want to do that by hand, so I'm going to go ahead and make the equation. You should go ahead and make the equation as well. How you doing? What you think about all this?
I think it's great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You feel like you're learning a lot?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Alright, so I'm going to come here. I'm going to make my equation. I know it's going to be y equals a times b to the x. Stop moving in my slides. Y equals a times b to the x. So, my initial value is 800. My growth rate in this case is actually 1.0083 to the x, where x is amount of months. Let me just check this again to make sure it works. So I'm going to plug in 3 there to make sure it's all good. I'm pretty sure that it works though, so you should be sure that it works too. Well, let's see here. 1.0083 to the third power times 800 equals 820.08. Boom. I'm in good shape. I think this works. So now you all have the calculators to do it. Now you're going to solve this for y equals 800 times 1.0083 to the 36th power. And that's going to tell you how much money you'd have after 3 years, because 3 years is 36 months, aka 3 years. I honestly don't know what the answer is. You're going to find it. I'm going to check it in your homework. That's how I'll know. Well, it's one of the ways I'll try to get an idea if you did what you were supposed to do. For Mr. Bass, for Miriam,
Yeah.
with the paintbrush microphone, we're out. I have been instructed to give a shout out to Bella. Bella, shout out to you. Hold it down for the west side, east side, north side, even the south side. Peace.
Let's go.